The best financial strategies by income: $40,000, $75,000, $100,000 plus. Ever wonder how the level of your salary affects the path you take in terms of your finances? There is a substantial difference in the techniques and milestones you employ depending on whether you are making $40,000, $75,000, or $100,000 or more. At this point, I will offer the specific financial insights that are targeted to each income bracket, beginning with the $40,000 income bracket and working your way up. If you are earning approximately $40,000 annually, which is roughly equivalent to the annual salary of the average general worker in the United States, then your financial condition is drastically different from the higher income groups that we will discuss in the next section. Because every dollar counts at this level, it is necessary to address three primary objectives. Goal 1. Clearing up consumer debt. The elimination of any consumer debt is the top priority. Some of the most frequent types of consumer debt in the United States are student loans, auto loans, credit card debt, and debt that is now in collections. A person who earns $40,000 per month may expect to receive approximately $2,700 in take-home income on average. It is necessary to use this money to pay for things like rent, food, transportation, entertainment, and savings for retirement. If you add just $100 to your monthly debt payments, it is possible that you will not be able to pay your rent or save for your retirement. In the United States, the average personal savings rate is currently at a dismal 3.6%, which is the lowest it has been since the financial catastrophe that occurred in 2008. As of the year 2023, the average amount of credit card debt held by an individual is estimated to be $6,500. This represents an all-time high for total outstanding balances on credit cards, which shows no indications of slowing down. You should make paying off this debt your top priority instead. Put aside 7 to 10% of your salary to pay it off more quickly. Goal 2. Developing an emergency fund and making investments for retirement. In addition to putting money away for unexpected expenses, the second objective is to begin making contributions to your Roth IRA. You should strive to have 3 to 6 months worth of spending saved up in your emergency fund so that you can handle any unforeseen costs. The next step is to make it a priority to put as much money as you can into your Roth IRA. In the year 2024, the restrictions for individuals under the age of 50 are set at $7,000, while those beyond the age of 50 are set at $8,000. Goal 3. To investigate potential sources of additional income. After reaching a level of income of $40,000, the third objective is to discover additional ways to increase profits on the side. Utilize your present skills to get additional revenue. Consider all of the skills that you possess that you could transfer to other people. You may have skills in playing the guitar, programming computers, or planning interior design. These are all skills that can be turned into a source of additional revenue. If you now like to engage in a side hustle, you may consider concentrating on obtaining qualifications that could immediately increase the amount of money you make in your existing position. In a report that was just released by Monster.com, the company identified the finest certifications that can increase your compensation across all industries. As an illustration, if you were working as a logistics coordinator, you may obtain certification in international maritime dangerous goods, which would result in a normal rise in compensation of 35%. So do some research within your business to find out what kinds of qualifications could potentially increase your compensation. This income bracket, which is $75,000, provides flexibility and breathing room. The United States Census Bureau reports that the typical household income in the United States is $75,000. Which means that entering the wage range of $75,000 brings about increased financial freedom and provides some breathing room. Here are the 3 most important objectives for this income level that will help you get closer to achieving financial independence. Goal 1. A budget and a record of expenses. Focus first on creating a budget and keeping track of your expenses. If you keep track of your spending patterns, you will be able to pinpoint areas in which you may make reductions, such as excessive dining out or subscriptions that aren't necessary. Your goal should be to get rid of anything that does not make your life better or provide you with satisfaction. Goal 2. Keeping tabs on your net worth and your savings rate. Keeping track of your savings rate and net worth is the second step. You will have a lot better picture of how well you are progressing if you keep track of how much you are eating and how much weight you are lifting. This is similar to going to the gym. The same is true about financial matters. Take a look at this table that provides recommendations for savings based on age. If you have a salary of this level, you should have saved up to $75,000 by the time you reach the age of 30. By the time you reach the age of 67, you should have saved up $750,000, which is 10 times your wage. Last but not least, based on your age and the amount of money you already have saved, figure out your ideal savings rate. For instance, if you have been saving 10% of your income on a steady basis since you were 21 years old, you are in a good financial position. On the other hand, if you are 43 years old and have no savings, you will need to increase your savings rate. Goal 3. Working toward achieving financial independence. The third step is to think about how to maximize investment gains. When you have this level of income, it is generally recommended that you invest in index funds, but you should also think about diversifying a small percentage of your income into investment plays that involve more risk but higher profit. You should probably put between 5 and 10% of your portfolio into these risky plays. Even though they can speed up your retirement, they also come with a larger risk. If you are interested in learning more about how you should invest your income, you should watch this video that discusses the most effective method for managing your paycheck. The pursuit of financial comfort begins with a $100,000 income bracket. It is simple to think that a person is financially secure when their income is in the region of $100,000. Nevertheless, nearly half of all Americans who make $100,000 or more currently report that they are living paycheck to paycheck. Following are 3 essential objectives that are targeted to this amount of money. Goal 1. Keeping track of lifestyle inflation. Be aware of the inflation of lifestyles. Pay raises at this salary level provide greater discretionary cash. Nonetheless, it is important to refrain from overspending on pleasures such as expensive vehicles, residences, or apparel. Your financial stability should be your top priority, so increase your savings and investments. In moderation, you should treat yourself. Goal 2. To achieve financial independence. Start aiming for the figure that represents your financial independence. As long as you are financially savvy, it is highly probable that you will be able to retire earlier if you are earning a 6-figure income. For example, if you had a portfolio worth $250,000, an income of $100,000, and a savings rate of 20%, then you might be able to retire 60.5 years from now. You might reduce this to 15.9 years if you increase your savings to 30%. Goal 3. Optimization of investment gains. Consider ways to maximize the returns on investments. When you have this level of income, it is generally recommended that you invest in index funds, but you should also think about diversifying a small percentage of your income into investment plays that involve more risk but higher profit. You should probably put between 5 and 10% of your portfolio into these risky plays. Even though they can speed up your retirement, they also come with a larger risk. If you are interested in learning more about how you should invest your income, you should watch this video that discusses the most effective method for managing your paycheck. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for more interesting and informative videos.